I can personally say that I'm very proud of having the responsibility to be the anchor and the last real building that's going to be on Hazelton.
Their vision is sort of old world architecture, grand spaces, classically inspired lifestyle brought up to date.
Old world craftsmanship, the details are not only just in the coffered ceilings and into the framework and the windows and the moldings that go into the door panels or into the way the hardwood floors and the marble come together. You can still be transitional, you can still even modernize it and bring it into more current elements, but the foundation of the timeless classic design still comes from old world craftsmanship. And this building will be one of the buildings that you will see through time as being a landmark in Yorkville. Mizrahi Development's real vision is getting to know who your customer is. This has always been paramount for us. And before we actually even start to design a building, we first want to understand who we're designing this building for. If we take 133 Hazelton as an example of that, we went to look at who are we designing this building for, who's going to be the customer, who's the homeowner, what do they want, what are they really going to get by living in this location, which is a fantastic location in Yorkville. And we started to design the building, sort of reverse engineering the building.
Well, Page & Steel is possibly the oldest firm in Canada. We were founded in 1926. And we've become known for the design of the highest end residential communities in the country. Interestingly, one thing they all have in common, all these projects, is they were developed by a dynamic individual as opposed to a formula builder. When Sam Mizrahi came to see me with regards to 133 Hazelton, he spoke with passion about his wish to create a fabulous residential building and set a new standard for residential design in Toronto.
One of the first things I did when I entered into the building industry from day one was to get ISO 9000 certification. ISO 9000 is a Swiss-based process system that really sets the bar extremely high. At 133 Hazelton, we wanted to incorporate a grand dining room and a grand reception area so that when you did have functions or there were celebrations that we love to have so much in our life with our families and with our friends, to be able to invite them into an environment that we can celebrate life's greatest events and be able to have 100, 150 people there to celebrate it together without feeling tight or squeezed or without feeling that this isn't your home. It was a reflection of your home. The rooftop terraces at 133 Hazelton and the terraces within the entire building were, again, a very significant factor in terms of the lifestyle and the wow factor in terms of having your new home. They were all south-facing terraces and overlook Yorkville and the beautiful landscape and the community of Yorkville. At the same time, the views extended beyond Yorkville, south of the city, to see the CN Tower and to see the beautiful downtown Toronto landscape, which is, in my opinion, second to none.
With their background in private residential, luxury homes, they had this intimate relationship with the end user. And they're bringing that to the condo market, where they are collaborating with each buyer as far as the design of their unit and in designing the units, because we're doing a lot of customization. And it is the same philosophy when you do a custom private residence. So the team has brought that to the condominium project, which is quite unique.
One of the core fundamental values is to create value. That value isn't just created for the community and for the streetscape and the building and so forth, but it's also creating value for the homeowners that come in. And we do that by really emphasizing having the homeowner being part of the whole design build and part of the development and part of the project. That's one of the fundamentals, is that we invite the homeowner in for them to have a fingerprint in the actual design of their new home. After all, it's their new home.